Hello everyone, Simon here. Welcome back to Prey. We are going through the crew quarters, looting everything we can get our hands on. Alex is
Welcome,
toast.
everyone. We've made an amazing achievement. As of 12 hours ago, we have broken the 8,000 Euromod mark. 8,000 Euromods. Sharing skills, abilities, improving the quality of life. And you are to be congratulated. You are the ones who made this all possible. And congratulations to my dear brother, Morgan, who is left for Earthside to assist in marketing efforts with the TranStar Board of Directors. So, let us toast to TranStar, to the Neuromart, and the future. But what is success if it can't be shared? Let me introduce a few of our employees, none of which had any musical talents until yesterday, except Chief Sho, who I'm told has a lovely singing voice. Sky, Danielle, whenever you ladies are ready.
8,000, huh? How many people have you killed? Because they had to kill people to breed the Typhon, to kill the Typhon for the exotic materials to make the neurobots. So these are all people they've murdered. Oh. Okay, so I killed two phantoms. But there's still a phantom talking in the walls. I don't know where it is. Maybe it's glitched out into the geometry. Music, neural mod, ambience, ambient electronic. That's awful. Why would anybody want to listen to this? Stop. White noise, stop. Anyway, hopefully I don't get copyright strikes on any of those things. I might. Okay, to the theater. I still don't know where this phantom is. She's not here. Rising Stars. I've read that before. Reservation scanner. Check under the chairs. What's that about? They still use old school film? No way, right? Oh, they do. They still use film reels. In the year 2035. If you say so, video game. Nothing there. Transcribe.
So, I found your sticky note. The one under the desk, with your password.
Wait, you were under my desk?
Look, you need to keep your password safe, alright? I'm watching out for you because I love you.
You love me?
I love you enough to crawl under your desk. I totally wasn't looking for the pen I dropped.
Flatter.
Oh, hey, what's this?
That should be enough to synthesize Danielle's voice. Enough to spoof the lock on deep storage anyway. Also, I've been monitoring noetic field signatures around the station when I can. With humans, the signal barely registers. The Typhon make a strong ripple by comparison. But with the Coral, my instrument readings are erratic. I'm not sure what it means. The sooner we get your arming key, the better.
Uh-huh. So, what's going on here? This person tried to lock themselves in? Didn't work though, right? What is the point of coming here, though? Like, they put a vent here, right? What use would this be? Okay, so downstairs. And fitness center. Something knock on the fitness center window a few times. Let me go in the fitness center first. Actually, how much stuff do I have? Oh, you know what? Let me recycle. Before I come in here. Right, all of that. 9 more metal. Okay. Dumbbell, carry leverage. Very funny. You need leverage 1 to lift the dumbbell. Locker room. I mean, there's an EMP charge in the locker. People just stashing grenades in their gym lockers. I should have healed. A gun? People keep guns in the gym lockers? Alright, heal a bit. Fitness center.
Emma, it's Danielle.
I'm trying to reach Abby, but she's not answering.
Please. Don't come.
Emma?
Please. No, not
Emma, I can barely hear you.
safe.
Is Abby with you? Are you okay?
It's not me. It's not. I won't do it. You can't.
Alright, so she's getting mind controlled. But I did find the other clue. I found a third clue. I don't want to walk around the station looking up those numbers. I mean, I guess I can. One of them is 3, I suppose. So the fact that these people are unconscious and not dead, it means I've saved them, right? The game doesn't really tell you, but the implication is that eventually they wake up and they go to the escape pods, is that right? Oh, where's the fitness center window? Is she really outside? Hey. Hey. Oh, hi. That's crazy.
Morgan? If you're here, then Abby didn't make it, did she? I don't... Nothing more that I can do for you right now. But look, be careful. There's someone else in crew quarters pretending to be the cook. His tracking bracelet's from Psychotronics, but the ID doesn't make any sense. I think he's the one that killed Abby. If you can, make sure he doesn't get off the station. I'll see what else I can do to help from out here. For as long as I can. Goodbye, Morgan.
Goodbye. What do you think you're gonna do? Also, that's not how space works, by the way. She just pushed against the window. She'll just fly backwards and end up in space. That's not how. Alright, she said make sure he doesn't get off the station. Am I gonna find him, kill the imposter cook? I don't know where he is.
Well done finding Chief Sho. You've got what you need to get into deep storage.
Right? I mean, look, sure, he's a murderer, but he is human. Shouldn't we, like, get him off the station? And if we need to, we put him on trial back on Earth or something. We're not gonna just murder him in space, are we? Neuromod Enhanced Yoga, a beginner's guide. Excerpt from pamphlet on Neuromod Enhanced Yoga by Emily Beatty. Yoga is an excellent way for those with a physical series of neuromod enhancements to grow more in tune with their new capabilities. This is not only enriching but provides a measure of safety, preventing you from hurting yourself or others. The Javelin Asana. This pose is a good starting place for testing your new extended limits, combining strength with balance. The pose begins with a basic handstand and will end with your body completely inverted, all of your weight supported by 3 fingers on your right hand. That's not traditional yoga. This is a modification. Huntress Bowcaster, I've got this already. Imagine coming this far in the game, only to find the Bowcaster here, without finding it before. Personal training session, Emma. As you know, Morgan's availability is going to be extremely limited in the upcoming weeks. He'd like to schedule his personal training sessions tomorrow if possible. Could you possibly adjust your schedule to accommodate this window? Morgan, we greatly appreciate it. The key code to the executive suites is 2678. Thanks, Kevin Sabian, concierge. Treasure hunt. Greeting adventurers. Each of you should have a map fragment by now. I managed to hand them to some of you in person. Others might have noticed a new file on your workstations after the last session. They are map fragments. Work together and figure out the clues. Once you have, return to my quarters and you'll be given your prize. Your humble game master, Abigail. Find Danielle Show's map. Find Emma Beatty's map. Can't we just hack the safe? Investigate Stab Fellow's map. Oh my god, I have to do all of that. Okay. Let me save. What's this? How's that? Is it finally time to get leverage? It's finally time to get leverage. I'm strong! Rah! Lifting heavy weights. Which... Alright, so that gets me into this room. Let me make sure there's no enemies in here. Is that glass? That's glass. Okay, there's no enemies. Oh yeah, we opened the door, nice. Survivor's account of the evacuation day 3. Have I read this before? Yes, I have. Ha! Tiny, tiny weights. What a weak person who doesn't have leverage 3. Sarah Alizar? Oh, I didn't save first. Well, do or die. Uh-oh, we're gonna die. Oh, we made it! I didn't notice. I didn't quick save. Files, weapon kit fabrication plan. Got that one before. Emails need security escort. I know you probably have your hands full right now, but we need you to send a security detail to detain Dimitri Bowser. He witnessed the incident and he is pretty shaken. We're just not sure how stable he is at the moment. Make an assessment and hold him indefinitely if necessary. Use discretion. Alex Yu. Something's on the station. Ma'am, you know I went to the doctor about sleep and all that. I got pills, but I've since been seeing things. I've read these before? Yeah, I've read these before. This is Sarah Ellis's room? Oh man, she keeps guns in her own room. Crazy. She's a whole weapon locker in her own room. The Orid. Oh. Highlight excerpt from the Song of Deborah in the sacred text of Beta Israel, Judges 5:26. Her hand she put to the tent peg, and her right hand to the workman's hammer. And with the hammer she smote Sisera, she smote through his head, yea, she pierced and struck through his temples. Yeah, she killed him with a tent peg. That's not a secret button. Starbender Cycle Book 2, My Enemy's Enemy's Enemy, which I have read. 9mm bullet. Like, what is this? 5098? Oh, golden pistol. Now, why... What is the difference between this and a normal pistol? Gold-plated trophy pistol, once belonging to the 4-time world champion sports shooter, Silas Rain. The champion visited Talos 1 to capture a connectome of his brain to the Neuromod division. During his visit, he was moved to present the pistol as a gift to Captain Jada Marks. Firepower 17, unmodified 10. 14, unmodified 8. Right, so it's got more firepower to begin with. Otherwise, the stats are the same. Well, if I had known that, I would not have max upgraded that, would I? So if I wanna get it to be as good as that, or if I want to max upgrade it, can I un-upgrade? Hold on. Menu? Upgrade? Can I can't un-upgrade. What if I dismantle it? Dismantle result 1 spare part. I don't get the other stuff back. So I have 4. I need like a 5, 8, 10. I need 15 to fully upgrade it. Oh, let me think about that one. Yeah, seriously. If I had known, I would not have fully upgraded the other pistol. Hyphen lure, Hypo fabrication plan, petri dish sample, veggie blend. Canned pears. Greeting, Dr. Kelstrup. Unfortunately, we won't see another case of canned pears until the next supply shuttle arrives. As always, Elliot will mark them EDS. Thank you for your patience. Ans? Deja vu has set in again. Retracing steps is going to be a little harder this time. It seems that Muller's staff was not properly recording data, so all the progress they made since the last department-wide removal is in jeopardy. We need to temper our expectations. Wiping the memories of the entire department is a tremendous setback, and I'm beginning to question the practice versus the results we've seen. We should revisit the staggered system we discussed last year, Hans Karlstrup. Right. Right, so every so often they just remove the memories of the entire department. Get them scheduled. Alex. That's crazy, man. So because they're doing unethical stuff, every so often they just wipe everybody's memories so they don't remember all the horrible things they've done. Illusion. How do I get in there without this power? Whiteboard. There's a shelf behind there, but I don't see anything in there. Orchestrated objective reduction. Consciousness originates from processes inside neurons. Consciousness is based on non-compatible quantum processing. Yeah, no, come on. A lot of people seem to have this, like, mystical attitude towards consciousness. Aggressor amp? The Neural Horizon. I've read that before. Egway. Quick save. Hack twice. But I mean, it's not unusual talking about consciousness. Because people also sometimes have spiritual experiences, psy-hypofabrication plans. Like when something, like sometimes things happen and they feel like, oh, there must be something special, like a magic or God or ghosts or some sort of greater power. Like there are certain events that happen that make you feel that way. And you know, as a scientific person, there's no evidence that anything special is actually happening. It's just that your mind responds to certain things in a certain way, right? Miss Goodwin, to follow up on the previous request, I was wondering if there had been any updates on Gustav Leitner's visit. Is it still taking place, and if so, should it be possible to get a copy of his itinerary? I would love a chance to meet him before the neuromapping procedure if possible. I've read this before. I have read it before. I pressed the wrong button. I pressed the wrong button. Just blasted myself in the face. Yeah, so people have these feelings. But just because you feel something doesn't mean there actually is something. Spooky noises. Because like, when a person recognizes another person, they feel something, right? Or like when they share an emotion or an experience, like they go through the same thing together, they feel a connection, but there isn't actually a connection. There's no like, there's nothing tying the two people. It's just an emotion, right? It's just your feeling. And so like, you see another person, and your brain recognizes them as another person, and it makes you feel like they're special. And I think like consciousness is a part of that. It's like you recognize something as conscious, and something triggers in your mind to give you that special feeling. Just like when you know, share an experience, or like, you know, when you have this kind of spiritual experience, or when you take drugs, you like I feel these things that aren't actually there. But there's actually nothing special about consciousness. It's only the only special thing is how you feel about consciousness. That's the special part. Consciousness itself is not that special. It's just a thing that is intelligent enough to recognize itself. Yeah, no, like your feeling of it is the thing that's special, not the actual thing. Just like there's no actual God. You feel like there's a God, but there is no God. I hope I didn't insult too many people. I didn't offend too many people, did I?
What the hell did you do to that thing, Mitchell? Sounds like an anti-waffle commercial.
Well, I didn't see it as an override per se. It was just the operator's conversation sequencer. They're usually so grim.
Do you know how many security protocols you broke?
Well, Morgan said it was all right. Even helped me.
I'm Operator Skillet, Miss Sho. My, you sound like you could use a healthy dose of sunburst banana pudding.
This is an AB conversation, Skillet.
Apologies, Chef. I'll see my way out.
That's very funny. That's a very funny operator. Now let's save that. Hack this. Where am I going? And like questions like, what is beauty? Beauty is like you see something and you have an emotional reaction and you know it's beautiful. But as they say, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, right? It's not the object itself that has any intrinsic beauty. It's your emotional response to the thing that recognizes. Like the beauty, the sense of beauty is inside you, is not inside the object. Anyway, let me just stop talking about this. Good request for Alex. Will, sorry to contact you during your downtime, but Alex has been working through the 400 shift and has put a put in a food request at the front desk. He says you know what he likes. Could you bring the meal to the executive suites? The code to the graph shaft 2678. Emote upgrade. Morgan, hey, I guess you must have shifted cafeteria visits or taking food in your quarters now. But wanted to say thanks again for the emote upgrade. You should hear the skillet now, much better. Don't think Daniela liked it. So hopefully that doesn't cause any trouble between you two. Don't be a stranger, still plenty of your favorite snacks in stock. Just swing on by whenever you get a breather. Appreciate the help, Will. No problem, don't worry about Danielle. Okay. Alright, save the game real quick. There's spooky noises, but I think I killed the guy already. It's just scripted spooky noises. I mean, they tie the audio to the place. They don't tie the audio to the enemy, right? The spooky noises is for the poltergeist. That's what was here before. And since I killed it already, oh, how do I get? I was thinking maybe there might be a secret. On this wall? No? No. Is there really no way to get in there? The room is behind here, actually, like... No. And I can't brute force it either, because sometimes a locked door you can use leverage 3 to open the locked door. There is a an ability that allows you to... the mimic ability. You can use the mimic ability to turn into a small object and go in there. I don't have that ability. Can I break through from this side? No? Alright. So let's just accept that I can't get in there. Oh, I should take a break again. Alright, let me take another break. Been here for a while, huh? Take another break. When we come back... This is the final bit that I haven't cleared out yet, I think. I'll see you next time.